welcome back to 31 Days of Horror. This is day 4, and the challenge I picked off the 22 shots of movies in horror was to pick one found footage, and I picked SX Tape, which was directed by Bernard Rose, the legend who made Candyman, and was written by Eric Ries and made in 2013. And this is what SX Tape is about. So SX Tape follows filmmaker Adam and his aspiring painter girlfriend Jill as they attempt to spice up their relationship by recording a sex tape. Adam is still recording when they find an old abandoned hospital that could be a potential location for Jill's upcoming exposition. Inside, Adam still attempts several sex games in camera, but what unwillingly documents is a slow but unstoppable change in Jill. It quickly becomes apparent that they are not exactly alone in their new ominous surroundings. Soon the couple realise that some sex tapes should never be made as their kinky ventures turn into a desperate fight for survival. Now my thoughts on this film. With the synopsis, it actually doesn't mention that two of their friends actually do go along too. So they're in there, go in there to have a look around. Something happens, and then they get their friends to pick them up, and instead they decide, Jill and their friends, Adam doesn't really want to, decide to go back in. So the acting, that's terrible. Just some of the lines. And stop filming. Like, just the way just acting's not good in this. It just seems very forced. It's not natural. Sort of the way they speak is just not really natural. For me, it sounded very forced. Which actually really did let it down. Especially, I didn't really like Jill's character either. It was that very blonde, like slutty, like blonde, but trying to which is. I guess, they're filming the thing, so that's, sometimes us girls will put on a persona like that, mucking around in front of the camera, but it gets a bit too full on where you're like, okay, you can sort of stop now, we understand, you're making a sex tape, you're trying to, do this whole persona thing, but sometimes it was just very unnecessary. This film, found footage film, is a very generic horror film, and, when I looked this up, I thought Bernard Rose, that does sound familiar. And looking at other reviews and looking up, what he done. He is the director of Candyman, which Candyman's a brilliant film. This, no. Especially, I felt we didn't need the friends in there either. That was unnecessary. They didn't add anything really to it except more drama. And yeah, I was really disappointed. I'm sort of glad I didn't go into this knowing it was a Bernard Rose film, but at the same time, it doesn't help cause and the rating for this film, because I do not recommend this film. It's just such a generic found footage film. It adds nothing towards the genre. If you want something new, go check out The Tunnel. Was it As Above, So Below? Found footage one. There's so many good found footage films actually out there, but to find those, we have to go through some rubbish first. Yeah, I don't know if I probably will watch this again, but later on in the future when I totally forget about it. Another thing is too, which they totally fucked up, especially that it can't be part of a found footage film. This sort of broke, I guess we technically call them breaking the fourth wall, even though they're not directly looking at the camera. And you're going to know what I mean. It goes right up to the end part where they go through something and then it flashes to another little video. Sex tape. You know what I mean. If you've seen this, you know what I mean. For anyone wondering about the nudity, she's like, SX tape means sex tape. There's no real proper, full-on muff and tits. Muff. It's what mood calls sounds like. Just call it muff. We don't call it muff here in Australia. I've never heard that until I actually started listening to Moods reviews. You get tits in that, but not full nudity, frontal nudity or anything like that. I don't really care, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. I was giving it a 5, but honestly, I don't even really remember watching it now because it didn't stick with me. It was just watching it, just generic, thinking, really wish these characters would shut the fuck up. Anyway, that's it for my day 4. Sorry for the bad review, but yeah, I mean, I've saved you all a watch. I mean, if you really want to check it out, check it out. But if you want a good found footage film, this is not it. Definitely not. Nowhere near close to it. So anyway, comment down below if you have seen SX Tape, what you thought about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And what you're watching for day 4. Anyway, I will see you all later. Goodbye.